Welcome back. With the current state of school closures, families in communities throughout the U.S. who rely on schools for their children's meals are at risk of experiencing food insecurity. As a result, food agencies have experienced a growing need to provide food for children who've been released from their annual school schedule due to COVID-19, which means record lows for food bank inventories across the country. Senior Vice President of Marketing and Communication at Grocery Outlet, Layla Kasha, joins me now with information about the current state of food banks across the country and details about their 10th annual Independence from Hunger National Food Campaign. Welcome.
Thanks, Audrey.
I appreciate you joining me. Yeah, COVID-19 is impacting people's lives at every level, but food security is one of those issues. So how has COVID-19 affected consistent access to adequate food for some families?
Well, all the numbers that we're getting right now, and we're looking at this closely, it's triple what it has been in the past, which is just staggering. Many people don't realize that a lot of kids, when they're in school, that only square meal that they get is that meal they get at school during the lunch hour. And so when we closed schools during the pandemic in March, that really tasked themselves, their families, and then therefore the food banks. The food banks had to come in earlier than they normally would have and provide more. And so they just were depleted a lot quicker than they have been in the past. So it's just very, very challenging.
I know, and I saw a lot of images and reports on the news about schools trying to keep up to be sure that their families who were experiencing food insecurity still have meals. But that too is challenging because there are transportation issues and other things involved. But Grocery Outlets is trying to help. So tell us about the Independence from Hunger National Food Drive campaign.
Absolutely. So this is our 10th year. We're very proud to have been doing this. The last 9 years, we've raised $7 million, just over $7 million in food and donations. And so we are really, really stepping up our game this year. We want to really provide the need for these food banks to support them through the rest of the summer and then help them get through to the holidays.
How are those donations distributed to those in need?
Yeah, so what we do is our stores are independently owned and operated. So each operator partners with a food bank local to their community. So that's actually very different than what most people do. A lot of people write a big check to a national foundation and the money gets distributed as they see fit. We actually partner in the local communities with our independent operators and the food banks. So oftentimes it's somebody think of Salvation Army, that happens, Boys and Girls Club, that happens, but sometimes it's a PTA group in the school, in the town where you live, the neighborhood, the communities. It really, really stays hyper local. So that's actually a differentiator for us. And then we raise food and donations through our very generous customers, and that gets delivered directly to the food bank. There's no processing or handling charge. There's 3 ways to donate at the store. So you go into our store, you can go to our website, groceryoutlet.com. You can find a store near you. You go into the store. They have pre-packed food bags that are packed at the direction of the food bank partner. So you can run that through the check stand. If the bag costs $5 or more, you'll get a $5 off coupon that you can use on a future visit. You can donate straight cash if you'd like to do that through the check stand. And again, they will, if it's $5 or more, they will give you a $5 coupon to come back and visit us again. And then the third way is to round up your transaction. So every penny counts this year, we'll take every penny. So if you want to round up your transaction, we will take that, and that will also be donated to the food bank.
Lots of ways for people to help.
Yes.
So if you donate $5, Grocery Outlet gives you $5 back.
That's right. And then this year, we're doing something to go a little bit farther. So Grocery Outlet Corporate over here in Emeryville, California, is going to match dollar for dollar in your local community up to $1 million. So whatever your store raises, we will match that, and that will stay directly in that food bank in that community.
Wonderful. Well, I'm constantly amazed at the way that local businesses and corporations are stepping in to help bridge that gap, and nobody should go hungry.
Absolutely. I was saying to someone earlier today, I remember when the pandemic hit and we all went to go to the grocery store. Do you remember? And we were out of things. Like grocery stores were we didn't expect it right out of the gate, right? So people were out of milk for the day or out of meat or whatever. And I remember that panic of, oh, I hope I can get what I need. And I can't imagine these kids and families that go through this on a regular basis. It's important for all of us to do everything that we can to help them. And so that's what we're trying to do here.
Then you compound that with lost jobs and wages. And There are a lot of families that are really struggling and you can't often see them. So if there's a grocery outlet in your community and you can help simply by checking out that website and asking about ways that you can help when you're shopping there. Where can we go for some more information, Layla?
The website is groceryoutlet.com, and if you're looking to donate, you can do groceryoutlet.com/donate.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
And that's it for this week. I'm Audrey Adams. Join me here next week for more insightful, intelligent, and inspiring conversations and information on Talk with Audrey. I'll see you next week.